Do you know that creatures smaller than your fingernail can build skyscrapers underground? I'm talking about ants. These tiny insects, barely 2 centimeters in size, are actually the world's greatest civil engineers. From tunnels going 15 feet deep to chambers that look like underground cities, ants have been mastering construction millions of years before humans. But here's the real mystery. Why do they build so big? And how do they even do it? Let's dive deep into one of the most underrated mysteries of planet Earth, the secret world of ants. Do you know that creatures smaller than your fingernail have been building cities long before humans even existed? Yes, I'm talking about ants. Tiny, almost invisible, yet masters of construction, survival, and teamwork. From the outside, their homes look simple, just a small mound of dirt. But if you could shrink yourself and step inside, you'd see a world more complex than some human cities. Underground highways, storage rooms, nurseries, even graveyards, all perfectly organized. An ant is barely 2 centimeters long, yet the tunnels they dig can go 10, sometimes 15 feet deep. For us humans, that's like building a tower half a kilometer high, without machines, without blueprints, without architects, just pure instinct. Now here's where it gets crazier. Ants have been around for more than 300 million years. That's older than dinosaurs. When humans were still figuring out fire, ants had already built societies, started farming, and mastered war strategies. Fossil evidence shows that ants began dominating the Earth about 60 million years ago, and even today, they rule the planet silently. How many ants are out there? Let me blow your mind. For every single human on Earth, there are about 2.5 million ants. Do the math, that's trillions of ants crawling across this planet right now. And their brain? You might laugh, it's tiny, but their brain-to-body ratio is 3 times bigger than ours. A human brain takes up 2% of our body weight. An ant's brain? 6%. For their size, they are insanely intelligent. But the secret of ants isn't just their brain power, it's their teamwork. An ant alone is weak, but together, they become unstoppable. Colonies can reach millions in number, all working like one single mind. Imagine millions of individuals acting with perfect coordination, like a living superorganism. At the heart of this system is the queen ant. She's the mother, the ruler, the factory of life. Bigger than all others, her job is simple: lay eggs. Thousands, sometimes millions, across her lifetime. Without her, the colony collapses. Workers handle everything else: gathering food, defending against enemies, feeding the young, maintaining tunnels, and even controlling airflow. Yes, ants design ventilation systems underground to keep oxygen flowing. No electricity, no fans, just natural engineering perfected over millions of years. But ants aren't just builders. Some species are farmers. Take the leafcutter ants. They don't eat the leaves they collect. Instead, they use them to grow fungus inside their colonies. That fungus becomes their main food source. This is agriculture, invented by ants millions of years before humans ever thought about farming wheat or rice. And then there are army ants, nomadic, deadly, always on the move. Their colonies don't have permanent homes. Instead, they form living structures out of their own bodies: bridges, walls, even shelters, made entirely of ants linking together. Imagine that level of coordination. Scientists wanted to study how ants organize themselves, so they poured concrete into an abandoned colony. What they uncovered was shocking: an underground city so massive, so well planned, it looked like the work of human engineers. Chambers connected with tunnels, storage vaults, nurseries, ventilation shafts. Every room had a purpose, even graveyards. Yes, ants isolate their dead to prevent disease from spreading. And here's the mystery: how do they know what to build? There's no master plan, no chief architect, yet every ant knows exactly what to do. Scientists believe they communicate through pheromones, chemical signals invisible to us, but powerful enough to coordinate millions of workers in perfect harmony. Think about it. If humans lose internet or mobile networks, we panic. Ants? They've been running a natural communication network for millions of years, without cables, without satellites. Now, here's something chilling. Some researchers believe that ant societies mirror human civilizations. They farm, they fight wars, they build cities, they have leaders, workers, soldiers. But unlike us, they rarely fail. Colonies survive for decades, even centuries, unless destroyed. Could it be that ants represent a glimpse of what a perfect society looks like? Next time you see a tiny ant carrying a piece of food much bigger than itself, remember, you're not looking at just an insect. You're looking at one of the most advanced builders on Earth. Creatures that mastered teamwork, engineering, farming, and survival millions of years before humans even existed. So here's the real mystery. If something so small can create civilizations underground, what else are ants capable of that we humans still haven't discovered?